Games are just too expensive now, aren't they? I mean, I don't have money for that. I don't even get paid on YouTube, and if I did, I'd just get paid in peanuts. Well, here's my next payment. But yeah, games really are too expensive now, aren't they? I mean, especially with the price hike, some of them are 80 quid now, and I'm not paying that. I never even paid for games when they were 20 quid. So, it looks like we have to turn to free games. And I could talk about your classic free games like Fortnite, but that wouldn't be very entertaining because I like Fortnite, so everyone would just laugh at me. But, free games is a good alternative, rather than paying for cheap games like I did before, because when I'm paying for free games, I don't have to ask anyone to get them for me, so there's no questions. Dad, can I please buy Hole.io? So without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe, give me your address, hit the notification bell, and let's get into our first game. He looks like a Wojak. Our first game is Battle Ages, and this title screen does not fill me with much hope. In fact, the very first thing you hear is a title screen that plays over and over again in a really weird way. Oh my god, there's people coming. All I have is a house and a wagon wheel and a campfire and there's people coming. Okay, I think it's okay. I think I'll have troops. We'll have troops. We can do this. As it would turn out, Battle Ages is nothing more than a Clash of Clans type game where you build up a base, have stupid people attack it and go attack other stupid people's bases. It's not that bad considering it is free, but it has all the usual things you'd expect, like paying for gems to speed things up. And characters made of 3 polygons that are shaped like triangles. Which is the build I hope to have someday. You can use units from a lot of eras in this game, which is pretty cool, going from a barbarian all the way up to a biplane. This game is also one of the worst sounding games I've ever played, because the entire time you're playing you hear this. After unlocking some gold, some gems and 3D birds, I learned that we are in season fucking 85. Who's still playing this game? Don't worry, I can actually tell you who's playing this game. One of the best players in the world is Sigma21312 and a lot of other random names. The worst part is I can tell these aren't AI names because that's relatively topical, which means there are actually people who play Battle Ages consistently in season 85. I tried to attack Sigma and I got attacked by a bunch of people who came out of nowhere, thin air, and I had to retreat immediately. I lost one guy, but it wasn't all bad, as that guy would have you think. I went on to create a load of army men who immediately decided to leave my village because it wasn't good enough for them, which I think says a lot about the quality of my town with its rock houses. I don't actually know where they're going because it won't let you turn the screen around. All I can see is the fireworks that erupt from behind the valley of 2D mountains. I do also want to comment on the fact that fireworks definitely did not exist in the Stone Age, but we'll look past that. I also had my deadbeat stoneworkers running around and waving their hammer in the air, not actually doing any work. Like, I mean, surely you could just work for the town without me telling you to do something. It's just tiring. Really, really tiring stuff. So, I thought, I'll ease myself. I'll talk to the locals in Battle Ages and see what's going on. Hi guys, really excited to make some friends in Battle Ages. Oh no. After promoting my NFTs, I decided to leave Battle Ages, so that was that. Overall, Battle Ages is genuinely not a horrible game, but it's not something I'd ever consider going back to do, because you could either play one on mobile instead, or, here's a good idea, not play one. So, I mean, I think that's it for socialising with people. I don't want to do that anymore. And luckily, I think I found the perfect next game to do that will ensure I never get to socialise with anyone ever again.
Isn't this that one porn game?
This is a different porn game. This is Dating Stories, which isn't actually obvious by the gameplay I just showed you because it's a puzzle game, and puzzles are for people who have no lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it makes sense. I'm really excited to visit Benel Dav. Now I don't condone AI art, so don't think me playing dating stories is me promoting that, but don't worry, you're not actually going to be seeing very much of the AI art, because instead you're going to be locked in puzzles that take ages to solve. So long, in fact, that by the time you reach the stories, you don't actually care very much. Not that I cared in the beginning, because I mean, come on, this is low even for me. I'm going to say it, this is the worst date that I've ever been on. Unfortunately, that's just kind of a theme of a lot of these games. Sloppy AI art hidden behind puzzles. I don't think the puzzle part's very common, I think it's mainly the AI. But, who knows, I mean, AI can be good. Kanye told me so. So maybe this is just a bad apple of the bunch, and maybe the next game I play will be good, even if it does have AI in it. Who do you think you are? This is a bad sign, because this looks extremely similar to the last game we played. So if I see any jigsaws, I think I'm going to throw myself out of my window. We can all rejoice because QT's Hacked has a way better game to play than puzzles. It's this fun little like box making game. If you've ever played Paper.io, this is sort of like that. And I guess our days have been really bad if this is what we're rejoicing over. Don't let her looks deceive you. She may appear innocent, but she can handle that rifle like a pro. In fact, she can handle most guns with unparalleled ease, so the question is, will you let her handle yours? What the fuck? She may know rifles, but does she know Nerf? Also, I've had this gun for years. What the fuck is this? Which way am I shooting it out of? Why does it look like this? That's it. If the next game has a single girl in it, I'm not playing it. So we're going to need to choose wisely and find our next game that is girl-free and packed with fun. Much like my life. Not in like an I'm gay way, it's just... How do we keep getting less like a game? What you just saw wasn't like a title screen or anything. This is actually just what the game is. You move a clock around a screen, change what it looks like, move these 3D backgrounds ever so slightly, and that's it! Well, I guess I don't need this anymore. And there's DLC for this game. They expected you to pay for this stuff. But maybe there are some really cool backgrounds to look at, so I suppose let's just skim through them. Bro, why are there dancing skeletons? What the fuck is this game?
Welcome, man.
I've never been so upset to not be paying money for these games. But like, what do you want me to say about these games? Oh, it's good because it exists and it's a thing I can look at. We all have clocks. Like, I don't need this. No one needs this. But at least it's free from the usual... What's that play button do? You have got to be fucking kidding me. Well, I can't lie, not going great so far. But surely the next game we play will have to be good, right? Warning. Jews. The light in the darkness. I wonder what this game's going to be about. There's a boy and his fox and a donation button. As well as a title screen with both the biggest volume slider and the smallest pointer I've ever seen in a video game. So without further ado, let's nouvelle partie and make some dons! July 6th, 1938. Todd shat himself. The very first thing we do in this game is leave our bedroom at the speed of smell and go towards our mother, who looks very disappointed. Mind you, if I had a child who looked like this, I'd be very disappointed as well. After going through our family breakfast, we walk outside and oh my god, this game is so slow! I thought games are supposed to be fun and entertaining, not a visual representation of scoliosis. I wanted a fun-free game, not Jacques-a-dee with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Is this the special needs playground? Out of my way, everyone! I need my next Audi shop! Oh, you really got out of the way. Unbeknownst to me when I first played this game, this is actually quite a serious game about Auschwitz and World War II and how it affected the Jewish community. And hopefully, you know, quite a hopeful message in this game, quite like my year 3 history lessons, because otherwise I feel like kids are going to be horrified by this kind of thing. Oh, there goes Dad away onto a train with his mate. I hope nothing bad happens to them. Oh no! Partagez les enfants interdits! What do you mean, kids like me? You say you're still going to play with the first 2 primates to have a walk on their 2 legs, but just because I'm Jewish you're not going to play with me? It's at this point I'm going to start talking about the gameplay of the game, because if I talk about the story for any longer, I think I'll be put on a watch list. So, how is the gameplay? I've already said it's slow, but it's also just bad. There's this section where you're walking around at an art gallery, and I was sat here walking around aimlessly for about 5 minutes, because the game never tells you what you're supposed to do, and everything you look at makes you depressed because you're just learning about this tragic time in history. Maybe I'd be more inclined to learn about stuff and become more informed if this wasn't one of the most painful games I've ever played. And yes, I got the platinum because, I don't know, maybe I'm just a masochist. So overall, is The Light in the Darkness a good game? No. Is it fun? No. Is it even that informative? Yes, but it's about as informative as my year 3 history lessons, and I got that way before I played The Light in the Darkness, and also I feel like it was a bit more fun. I was with my mates instead of being sat alone in the dark in a room by myself. So no, I don't think you should play this game, which I think you'll have noticed by now is a running theme with these free games. But I have faith. I think there must be one good free game out there, and if there isn't, will smite me down. It doesn't smell very nice. Disney's got to make a good game, right? I mean, I love Disney. I love Disney so much, I've even got this neat little character encyclopedia. And if we use my lovely new bookmark, we can see it's even got my favourite character in it. Buster the dog, with his long, wet tongue. Oh, you're not meant to see that. I know what you're thinking. These wraps don't taste very nice. And you're probably also in shock that this looks like a playable game. And hell, the graphics are really nice. Well, this is Disney Speedstorm. It's a free kart racer, and for someone who has no alternative like Mario Kart, because I'm not paying 80 quid for one game, thank you very much, that's not the point of this video. This is genuinely a really fun game, with amazing graphics, and the music's really good too. Take a listen to this track. It's also very easy, which I do understand is partly because it's made for 5-year-olds without hands, but I don't know, I just enjoy this game. Which probably sucks because, as you're about to see, well, it's a free live service game made in the 21st century. You can assume what I'm about to show you. Look at this! I mean, how am I even supposed to play with this? I know it sounds crazy. It does sound crazy. All the money has vanished from my wallet! It costs £16 to get the Diamond Pass. Who even wants a Diamond Pass in this game? All you get is the same fucking image of some fuck-ass kid from Big Hero 6 over and over again. It's like a reoccurring nightmare. And who are these random characters that keep popping up? I don't know these people. There's also a wide roster of characters that you can play as, which I do appreciate because, well, Disney has a lot of classic characters. And my goal in life was originally to be able to play as Kermit the Frog, because what other goal would I even have? Well, then I found out that he isn't even in the shop because this game has, like, cycling characters. I mean, if you're going to go all the way with microtransactions and have scummy business practices, at least let me complete your scummy business practices whenever I want. Why are there so many microtransactions? Hark, the angels say, for there is another free Disney game you can be playing right now. Yeah! Have you ever played Candy Crush? Well, then you've played this. Look, I would like for this to be a longer segment because this is the last game I'm covering, but I mean, what is there to say about this? It's a bad Candy Crush clone with horrible 3D characters who look at me in very odd ways, lots of microtransactions which nobody's going to buy. I mean, look at this. And way too many levels. I mean, there's nothing to say. It's bad. I just wish there was one good free game for a poor boy like me. I think we can find one. I think in the depths of the store we can find one more good free game to round out this video, and god damn it, it'll be the best free game I've ever played. You ready? This is about to blow your mind. Oh, for fuck.